Alright guys, just a quick video today. We're going over the patch and the fixes and looking at the British weapons. They are actually usable now. You can actually ADS, look around, move around and strafe, and you can still see the front sight. So yeah, that was the Brain Gun. The Sten Gun here, again, completely fine. The P14, yep, it's completely fine. And so is the standard Lee Enfield, and the Jungle Carbine, I think that's fine as well. But let's look at the sprinting changes. Now, there's meant to be a 20% reduction to sprinting up to full speed. And I think you can tell when you start to sprint, it's not as full on straight away. But also another effect they wanted to put in is that when you do sharp turns, it slows you down a bit. And I don't think that really affects you at all when zigzagging. Only when you do these really sharp, like 90-degree turns, you can tell there is a little bit of a slowdown. But if you strafe and move your mouse or the controller just slightly left and right like you would be doing now, and if you incorporate strafe with that, then there's no effect with the sprint acceleration. So if they wanted these sprint changes to affect how zigzaggy people can be, it's a failure there. Now in this clip, I'm just tracking two friendlies as they sprint towards me zigzagging so we can see what the effect actually is like. So thank you Ryan and Machine Gun for helping me out here. But as you can see, as they're zigzagging, there really is no effect unless they do that really quick, like pretty much like a 90-degree mouse movement. Then they stand still for just a moment. But general zigzagging, you can mainly see it when I switch to Machine Gun on the left. There is no change. Really, there's pretty much not enough change. And I don't think anyone really zigzags 90 degrees. So I think they need to go back to the drawing board of sprinting. And yeah, they did point out the this reload bug with the British handgun. Bloody hell. And now a major issue that I found with the Sten Gun in the original Update 14 release was that it was zeroed incorrectly. When you shot with a Sten Gun, the bullets were going a lot higher than where you was actually aiming. So tested that with this patch. And the Sten is still broken, but in the opposite way now. Instead of the bullets going too high, they now go too low. I did take some friendly fire shots here at Machine Gun to get him in the head at 100 meters, and it wasn't hitting him in the head. It was hitting definitely below. So then I decided to shoot this like lamppost thing, and I've slowed the footage down by 50% and zoomed it in so you can see. And this is at 100 meters, and I'm aiming at the very tip of the lamppost, and really it could be missing at this range, at where I'm aiming. It could be just skimming the top. That's what you'd sort of expect, but it's not. When you aim and shoot, it's hitting below at like the cross section where the electrical lines are going into. So yeah, the Sten is still broken, just in the opposite way. So now instead of aiming below where you actually need to aim, you now need to aim quite a bit above. I'm glad that the iron sights and the sway have all been fixed for the British weapons, but with the issue with the Sten still going in, it still raises questions for me. I brought this up in a previous video, but how is this stuff making it through like a test and a QA test? If I can check this weapon out instantly, like when the patch went live, I just went into a server and checked it out straight away, and I could see it's not working and it's pretty much broken. How is this going through development and testing and QA and being approved? I don't get it at all. Now, testing out the dive to prone and making sure that is sort of working better, and I think it is. You can't change your stance until, well, pretty much your animation is nearly finished. You go right down, but you can still use it to sort of get around quickly, even jump in and then dive in from prone in midair. I think what they need to do is maybe add a pause after the animation is finished before you can change stance again. Just a slight pause. Just do that just to make it a little bit better. But yeah, let's wait for the big update for the 101st Airborne with the objective game mode coming in, which is coming in July, I think. Let's see if that makes things any better.